What is good, YouTube? KxngRob here, and I am back with another reaction. Today we are reacting to the time Stack and Smoke went to war against vampires and sinners. This is featuring Zephfire. Man, I don't know how many times I've watched Sinners. I probably watched it like 5 times because to me there was layers to the movie that I try to get every layer of the movie, of like each bit of the movie. But anyway, guys, y'all know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into this.
I bet. So the movie opens up with my dog Sammy pulling up to church, and he looks like he's going through it. His clothes are all messed up. He got half a guitar with him, and he's walking like he got a pipe stuck up his ass. He walks into the church, and his dad is trying to get him to leave the life of sin behind him, which is really just playing music. Like, I don't see the big deal, but fuck it, bro. Who cares? We then cut to the day before, and as soon as I saw this in the theaters, I knew I was in for some fuckery to take place. All the creepy, scary ass movies always start with this shit, bro. I hate it. We see Sammy getting off his shift picking cotton, and holy shit, I did not realize how big cotton fields are. Nah, the white folk dead wrong for this shit, bro. You couldn't even get my man a pair of shoes. You don't even get a pair of work shoes. You dead ass. I bet we got some for your ass. We then cut to Smoke and Stack, who are just chilling outside, you know what I'm saying? And they're both played by Michael B. Jordan. They're about to buy this sawmill from this not at all racist possible KKK member white man. I'm sure he's a nice guy. I'm almost positive he's a nice guy. And after almost upping pole on each other, the twins end up buying the spot, and they tell Los Polos to fuck off. They tell him that if they see him or any of his people on their property, they gonna let it rain on their ass, so they better not step. We then see Sammy chopping it up with Pops, discussing church stuff, you know what I'm saying? And Pops is not like this music business at all. He is not going for it. This movie takes place in the 1930s, so anything that ain't straight from the Bible itself might as well be the devil's word to these people. If God himself did not say this shit, the people do not give a fuck. But he does drop this fire ass bar on his son.
You keep dancing with the devil, one day it's gonna follow you home.
That shit gave me chills, bro. Something about old churches like makes me feel away. And the way this motherfucker looks certainly doesn't help either, bro. He looks mad creepy. The twins end up picking up Sammy, who is their cousin whole
Yeah, the dad did look creepy, but yeah, he wasn't against him playing music. It was the kind of music he was playing. I think like back then, 1930s, you either played gospel worship or gospel worship and praise music, and anything outside of that is worldly. I think the blues was considered worldly. I'm not sure, but yeah, gospel, worship, and praise music was all you could, all godly was what he was getting. He wasn't against music. He was against what kind of music he was playing in that movie. And he was basically playing club music, which were drunkards or people to just like be in the world and be for themselves instead of being for the Lord.
Time, and we then get a little bit of lore about the twins, and turns out they was in my hood of Chicago, Illinois, fucking shit up with Al Capone. Nigga, what? Fucking Al Capone? Like the Al Capone. How the fuck do you move to a new city and you're instantly working for one of the biggest mobsters of all time, bro? That's just crazy. So the twins are on a time crunch to open up a juke joint or a nightclub for minorities. Gotta explain to some of my uncultured viewers to understand. And they decide to split up to make up for the lost time. Smoke pulls up to this market ran by the only Asians in town, ordering some food for the party. Now you might be wondering, why did he pull up to the Asians instead of black people for food for a mostly black event. Well, I'ma let y'all know on one little secret. Any establishment that has a fucking 11-year-old child running the cash register has good food. I don't care what kind of food it is. No matter if it's black, white, Asian, Hispanic, Indian. If there is a little kid at the register when you walk in, you know the food is gonna be good. Smoke then gets alerted that someone is trying to rob his car, so without any hesitation, he shoots this nigga. And the whole time they used to be friends, bro. They're literally just chopping it up right now. Then we got Buddy in the back frozen in fear, and Smoke shoots him to send a message on some aura shit. And the kneecap though is kind of crazy. He then goes back into the shop talking about he needs a sign for the juke joint. So the little girl gets her mom, who's working across the street where all the white people shop. Okay, I'm peeping shit. Interesting. They was running shit like this back in the day. Smoke gets a sign and some flowers when we cut to Stack and Sammy in the car talking about eating coochie, comparing that shit to licking ice cream. Man, these niggas are freaked out. Just talking about eating some box, Sammy starts playing the guitar, and Stack is seeing dollar signs looking at this boy perform because Cuzzo got talent for real. He gonna take everybody out the hood. Or would it be the plantation in this context? I'm not too sure. Y'all know what I mean. We're at the train station now where they recruit Unk, this drunken piano player, to play at the juke joint. But he ain't trying to hear all that. He already got his spot that he plays at, and he ain't trying to switch up. That is until Stack brings out some Irish beer from Chicago, and Unk's mind instantly changes. As soon as that beer touched his tongue, he switched up fast as hell. Like a moth to a flame, bro. He's all of a sudden all aboard now. Preacher boy is running down on some fine shit, and this woman can literally undress you with her eyes. Like, dog, just look.
And I tell y'all, when she popped up on the screen, boy, I damn near slid out my seat. Good God, she was good. She was fine than a muff. And she was married. Nah, but soon as she said, "Careful, boy, you gonna bite off more than you could chew." Boy, I was like,
Jesus Christ.
boy, and the way she walked away, swinging her hips. Oh, I never wanted to jump through a screen so badly. Oh, Lord.
Look at her. She tells Sammy that she's married, but all of us watching know damn well that this bitch is going. She a easy lick. Half the town probably already hit if we being real. That's the community ball. Whenever niggas are trying to run fives, bro, they hit her up. I could just tell by looking at her. But this being the first woman that Sammy's probably ever encountered in his life, he's instantly in love. Shit, it must be hus galore because this fine ass white bitch pulls up on Stack giving him this sob story that I really don't care about, if I'm being real with y'all. Something about her mom dying, blah blah blah, you left me behind and didn't come back, blah blah blah. She then starts talking about when he put his tongue in her cools and he was blowing her back out and shit, which had me absolutely shocked. I was not expecting that vulgar ass sentence out of this little petite white bitch, bro. That shit had me shook. We got some spicy mail right here. Okay, I kind of like her. The guys hop in the whip going through the fields and they pick up this big ass fridge protector with all the Hall of Fame badges named Cornbread, so he could work at the spot, and he agrees once he hears how much bread he's gonna make. Smoke then arrives at this creepy ass little hut in the woods, and we see him at the gravesite for his child. F in the chat for baby Smoke, y'all. R.I.P. We then get introduced to Annie, his baby mama. Or was she be considered a baby mama? I have no clue. Was she? Let me know in the comments. But anyways, bro, they used to fuck back in the day, and she does brujeria or some shit. I don't know, but she's actually like a nice witch. She's a nice bruja. Like, I'm a little skeptical, but I kind of like her. She's mad nice. She gives me lunch lady vibes. Like, she's gonna tell me to grab a fruit, baby, and she might give you a little extra food because she fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Anyways, they end up having a little heart to heart, which ends in bro clapping cheeks. No condom, no shower, no nothing, just straight lustful must. Oh hell no, I know it smell funky in that shit, especially because she's one of them earthy girls, bro. She probably washed that shit with beet juice and lemons. Fuck that. So after Smoke gets his nut off, everyone is on the way to the juke joint to set up shop. We then cut to this individual who was getting his ass fucking getting whooped. This nigga got burn marks and a swollen eye. Holy shit, what the fuck did you do? He's banging on the door asking,
Boy, oh my gosh. Them Native Americans effed him up. They were doing something. Cause good God, for him. Yo, you know how scared a vampire gotta be to say F the sun. I need to get away from these motherfuckers. Nah, they must have been doing some diabolical crap to him for him to be running out in the sun. Like, nah. he was like, nah, I'd rather deal with the sun than with Choctaw.
asking for help, talking about the Choctaws was putting belt to ass, and they end up letting him in, which is a big fucking mistake. Shit, if it's me, I'm not opening that goddamn door for nobody. I don't care.
Nah.
If those people come around my house looking for you, I'm giving you up instantly. The Choctaws pull up and they look fresh to death. Oh my god, my niggas are drippy. And bro is rocking the long hair. Okay, he got the flow going. I fuck with it. He then warns this lady about this dangerous man running around and shit. And if they let him in the crib, you are complete and utterly fucked. And he leaves her with a little prayer and goes about his business. Listen, shorty, we try to warn you, but if you don't want to listen, that's on you. And it ends up screwing her in the end because her and her husband both turned into vampires. Shorty was screaming bloody murder, but you know damn well the Choctaws don't give a damn.
Nah. They tried to warn you. They tried to warn you. But nah, y'all hating racist, but was so against them coming into your house. And now look what you did. You got your husband and yourself killed by being racist and ignorant. The fact and the crazy thing is, they saw what I know. If Remick saw them robes, I know for sure Choctaw saw them robes, and they still tried to help them. Like, you know how, like I said, had them scared. They scared the living daylights out of a vampire to run out in the sun. And yet, they try, you know how dangerous. And yet, they tried to help you, even though you were a racist clan member. They still try to help you. Nah, if I see somebody tell me you running from somebody, or if Choctaw coming for you, especially with you smoking, nah, you're not coming in my house. Yeah, you gonna stay right there outside, and I'm gonna let Choctaw deal with you.
Fast forward and the juke joint is open now, and old girl from the train station shows up for Sammy. See, I told y'all this bitch was a goer. This nigga even asks her if her husband is coming, and just look at this little head nod that she gives. Oh my gosh, she finna cheat. She finna cheat like fuck. And then Spicy Mayo pulls up to the function too. Like, hold on now, you sexy and all, but I would have thought this was a setup, because you're telling me you're the only white woman in this establishment. We supposed to not think this is a setup at all?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
But hold on just a minute, y'all, because we get some important information on Mary. She is in fact not a snow bunny, because her mama's daddy was half black. Yeah! Is this bitch like 15% black? Is that what she's trying to say? Hey, shit, it's good enough for me. I'm trying to avoid these snow bunny allegations the same way Halle Bailey avoids accountability. She got Pick Dodger Hall of Fame.
Damn. Oh man. Woo. But yeah, I knew I knew she had some black in her. So as soon as she said with the twins, boy, if you don't get the fuck out of my face, she said it with so much attitude. I was like, good gosh, she must got some black in her. Soon as I knew she had some black. Yo, I knew she had some black in her. Cause soon as she said with the twins, boy, you don't get the fuck out of my face, boy. She said, what? I'm telling you right now, close your eyes. If y'all ever close your eyes, put on that scene, close your eyes, and play it. I bet you, you would, in your mind, you would think that was a black woman that said that. Because good God, she said it with so much she said it with so much attitude and like, ugh. I was like, she valid. She valid. Go ahead, come in, baby girl. Go ahead, come in, baby girl.
She ain't getting hit with nothing, bro. All the blame is going to Daryl, bro. Shout out Daryl, man. Hey, the truth gonna come out, Daryl. Don't even worry about it. It's now time for preacher boy Sammy to play his guitar, and this little motherfucker is like that, bro. He got Pearline over here drooling all over him, completely forgetting about her husband. He really talented for real, and mind you, he's like 18 or some shit, and his voice is this deep. This nigga sound like if you gave Kratos a guitar and a microphone. Sammy's performance is so good, it gets the attention of the evil white vampire trio. But fuck all that, my nigga Sammy getting busy with Pearline. Talking about he trying to eat the box. Mind you, this bitch warns him that it's gonna be a little funky. She walked all the way here in humid ass Mississippi. So yeah, that shit gonna have a little twang to it. Plus she's been dancing all night. Oh hell no, bro. That shit gonna be like eating a bag of sour Skittles and mixing it with lemonade. Poom Poom gonna be tangy as hell. But nah, Sammy, you got that, bro. You the toughest, gang. You him. You different as fuck, gang. No sniff test or nothing, bro. He just put his face straight in that motherfucker. I know it smelled like the Shea Frost at Streamer University. This nigga put a washcloth deep into his asshole, bro, cleaning that shit, and then instantly put it on his face. Nah, gang, you never beating the stinky allegations, bro. Like, if you do this shit behind closed doors, fine, whatever, nobody would actually ever know. But you did this on stream. Stack overhears his cousin devouring a fish fillet, and he's proud as hell. I don't know how shit was in the 1930s, but I hope my son got to beat the box after he got done eating it. The evil white people pull up to the function, and Cornbread is standing 10 toes down, not letting them in. And then everybody pulls up to the front door to talk to him. They trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Even Sammy funky ass is there. I know your top lip smell buck fucking wild, boy. That shit probably burning your nose hairs. Everyone else probably smells it, but they're just trying to be nice, ignoring it, or they can't smell it over their own must. Either way, Sammy a dirty little fuck. Smoke then asked them if they're clan members, and Remick is actually offended. He's like, bro, I may be a murdering vampire, but I ain't no goddamn racist. Come on now. I don't want to kill you because you're black. I want to kill you.
The fact that vampires in this movie had morals, like, come on, dog. Even vampires had morals.
Because I'm a vampire. Smoke then tells them they can't come in because they're white, and Remick asks, how did this little white bitch get in then? But they don't know Mary is 12% black, so she's valid. And she takes BBC, so that bumps her up to 25% if you ask me. Plus the attitude and how she speaks and the way she walks, you know, she got a little rhythm to it. Add that all up and you get just about around 50%. So in all reality, she's half black if you think about it. And let me know if my black subscribers in the comment section not rocking with this, then I will personally give her an honorary Puerto Rican card. Is that valid, y'all? Let me know in the comments, bro. Is that valid? Is she an honorary Latina or no? Because in my opinion, I'll give it to her. I don't give a fuck. So the white people leave, and we find out that money-wise, the twins are in the negative right now because the folks are paying with plantation money and not real money. So Mary's like, okay, I'll go talk to the white people, see if they got some money for us and whatnot. And we then find out that the twins robbed the Irish people of their beer and the Italians of their wine, causing a war in Chicago. And that is the real reason why they left and came back to Mississippi. That is a W plan, I'm not gonna lie. But if and when they find out, bro, holy shit, you are screwed. Stack gives her pole and she goes outside to talk to the suspicious white people, and they're still playing music. And I don't know what this little bitch right here is playing because she has a violin and her top fingers are not moving at all. So this is already sus as hell. I'm not liking what's going on right here, not one bit. Remick then gives her 2 golden coins to lower her guard, and she's chopping it up with them. You know, she's like all buddy with them, talking about her mom mom passing. And then bro starts drooling and his eyes get bright red, and instantly old girl ups the pole on him, but she doesn't shoot. Man, I would have let that motherfucker sing. Oh my god, you would have thought I would have had a switch on that shit the way I would have been firing that gun. And then her dumbass turns around, completely exposing herself to these niggas, and Remick starts levitating. Oh my god, dude. Do y'all see this, bro? He's levitating. Oh my, nah, it's GG's, bro. We then cut to Mary walking back, and she's asking if she could come back inside, and Cornbread just doesn't think nothing of it, bro. He lets her right back in, and this is where the movie just goes downhill. Such a casual interaction like that just killed everybody in this building. I don't know what happens when you turn into a vampire, but Mary is getting hella freaky with Stack, talking about you could rob banks and trains, but you can't steal this coochie for a night. And yeah, that's all bro needed to hear, bro. He folding like the New York Knicks when the lights are the brightest. Then Cornbread goes to take a piss in the middle of the goddamn woods at dark as fuck o'clock, and y'all already know this nigga's cooked, bro. There's no saving him. It's GG's for him too. Then we got Freak Bob and Freak Bob Jr. over here getting it in, and then Stack tells Shorty that she's drooling, and y'all gotta hear what she says, bro. You gotta hear the words that come out of her goddamn mouth, because I do not do it justice. Future me, play the clip.
You drool.
You want to?
You freaky bitch. Oh my god. She then proceeds to spit in this nigga's mouth from 2 feet in the air, which is hot as hell. I ain't gonna lie, that shit top 5. That shit cool as hell. I ain't gonna lie, that shit cool. I fuck with that. But pushing this to the side, I need to speak to one person and one person only. Josh Allen, your time has come. All I'ma say, bro, is you are the world's strongest man, because ain't no way in hell I'm co-signing this shit. I'd rather be single and miserable for the rest of my goddamn life than ever let my girl do some shit like this. And it's on camera. This is one of the highest grossing movies of all time, bro. This bitch is gonna get an award for swapping spit with Michael B. Jordan. Oh hell no, I'd be sick. I'll fucking cry myself to sleep. They gave my nigga Josh Allen an MVP in exchange for a humiliation ritual, bro. Holy shit. Was it worth it, Joshua? Huh? Tell me, was it worth it? No, every time you throw an interception or lose a game, niggas gonna comment a video of your bitch spitting in Michael B. Jordan's mouth. I hope you're happy. Next thing we see is Sammy walking in on this bitch riding Stack like a Harley Davidson motorcycle. Oh my god, it just keeps getting worse and worse. Ref, bro, please do something. This is getting out of hand. Call a tech. They got this country boy's wife taking BBC in 4K Dolby Vision, bro. Oh my god. Ay bendito Joshua. Holy fuck. Smoke then walks into the room and he sees this bitch eating her brother alive, and not in the sexy way, in the murderous way. And he ups the akimbo Desert Eagles, dumping the entire mag in this hoe. And then she gets up like nothing even happened and says that they're gonna murk everyone in here and runs off. Oh my god, what did I just witness? This 130-pound woman just took 24 bullets from a Desert Eagle, from 2 Desert Eagles from less than 10 feet away, and is perfectly fine. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro, the vampires got the super soldier serum. They got shorty moving like Captain America in Civil War, bro. Stack then dies in Smoke's arms, bleeding out, and they kick everybody out the spot. And can y'all believe that someone had the audacity, the fucking goal, to tell him to play the music again? Man, if you don't take your drunk ass on somewhere, bro. And he's trying to tell Smoke that they're dealing with some wild shit here, talking about we gotta move the body outside, but Smoke is not going for none of that. Meanwhile, Grace and her husband are trying to leave, bro, because they did not sign up for this bullshit, which is understandable. I can't even be mad at it. And he ends up locking Stack in the closet, and Cornbread finally comes back to the spot, but he's moving mad weird now, talking about, are y'all gonna let me in? Oh nah, bro, they got him. He's one of them. So they decide that they're not gonna invite him in whatsoever, but Cornbread wants his money, and Annie tells Smoke to give it to him carefully. So what does he do? He extends his entire arm he extends his entire arm out of the building safety, almost getting bit over 10 goddamn dollars. I would have threw that shit at him like I'm at a strip club. The fuck are you handing him the money for? Mind you, Smoke is supposed to be the smarter brother out of the two, and he ends up doing that shit. Speaking of brothers, Stack is back from the dead now. Like if he's the goddamn Undertaker. Stag is back from the dead and he's trying to politic with his brother to open the door, even swearing on his mama's grave that he's okay. Wow, niggas just be lying, bro. On your mother's grave too? Nah, that's crazy. Smoke goes to get the key from Annie, but Stack hit sticks the fuck out of this door like Montez Burfict did Antonio Brown. And then Annie throws a jar of pickled garlic at him, burning his face, confirming that these motherfuckers are vampires. They gather up all the guns, garlic, wooden spikes. They also then find this dead body in the juke and drag it outside with no sense of urgency whatsoever, spiking my anxiety through the roof, but it's fine, it's okay. Plot armor's kicking in right now because they hear Remick and the other vampires playing music. How convenient. The one time that they come outside to drag a body, the vampires are not there. I can't even cap, bro. This just a banger. This shit is hard. Just look at Remick tap dancing and shit, bro. He's hitting that. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Okay, I see you, gang. That toe drag was swaggy as hell. I gotta give it to you. That shit was tough. So after that scene of Stomp,
Not gonna lie, I played the Rocky Road to Dublin probably like 100 times because that I kept singing that song. It's catchy. It is nice. I even tried to do the dance. But yeah, the music in this movie went where all the music was good. The music where the dude was getting stomped out too. Girl, yeah, the way that woman was singing that song, good. Just, Lord, one day, but just one day. But yeah, all the music was good in this movie.
Stomp the yard with vampires, we see the gang all eating garlic just to make sure everybody's still human, making sure that we don't got one among us, and everyone eats it without a problem except for Pearline. This bitch is making such a big fuss about not wanting to eat it, and this alone would be enough for me to shoot her dead on the spot. I do not care. I'm in such a crucial life or death situation right now, and you want to play games because you don't like the food. If I'm Smoke, my brother just died in front of me, so if your name isn't Sammy or Annie, I will blow your fucking head off your shoulders with zero hesitation. So Smoke ups it on her and Sammy's trying to be Captain Save a trashy hoe and gets pistol whipped for it, which is hella deserved. I don't care. Nigga eat some pussy and he think that he big and bad now, bro. Sit the fuck down. Everyone eats it and we're all good now. Coast is clear. Everybody passed the test. And y'all remember that dead body they drug outside a little bit ago? Well, it turns out he wasn't dead. He was just passed out drunk. And now he's banging on the door begging to get in. But just as Smoke opens the door, he sees Cornbread murking him. And now Grace's husband finally comes back. Not at all suspicious. You see a vampire eating a person in front of you and you don't even bat an eye? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's getting a little sus. Everybody type sus in the comments right now. And to confirm my theory, we peeped that he's got some blood from a bite on his back bleeding through the shirt. You can't trick me, you little bastard, like you was gonna trick your wife. I got WIQ. I got 200 fucking IQ, bro. You can't do this shit to me. Like, I'm smart as hell. And here comes Remick talking about let me save you. But Grace is not going for it. So Remick threatens to kill Lisa, her daughter, and starts speaking goddamn Chinese, saying that he'll lick her good and shit. Hey, oh, hell no. This is so cool. I can't even imagine being in this situation. Remick then drops some lore about Hogwood, you know what I'm saying, the Los Polos lookalike from earlier, telling everybody that he's the head honcho of the clan and he always planned to kill them the next day, which sounds about right. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why the fuck he would make that up, so I believe him on this. And now we got Stack playing the brother card on Smoke, trying to convince him to be a vampire with him. Smoke ends up sticking strong, and now Grace is saying they gotta attack them before it's too late, questioning Smoke. And I ain't gonna lie, little lady, you're pushing your luck way too much. This is the 1930s. I wouldn't have been surprised if he would have backhand your ass. You're thinking emotionally right now, not rationally. That will only hurt the team. I gotta cut you out as soon as I can. I personally would have threw you outside to be with the vampires and shit. You're gonna end up getting all of us killed because your feelings are hurt. But if you're inside my sawmill that I just paid for, you gonna listen to what the fuck I gotta say. And oh boy was I right, because this stupid bitch cannot keep her emotions in check. She then invites the vampires in, antagonizing them.
After that, when I tell y'all, I got so pissed when she invited them in. I was like, So you, so you just gonna get all of us killed because you can't get your emotions in check. Because you can't keep your emotions in check, you want to get us all killed, boy. If it was me, I swear, I don't care if we friends or not. As soon as you open your mouth trying to invite some shit in, I'm sliding your shit. Smoke would have did so much good if he just slid her shit, like right on the jaw. After she bit him, he should have slid her, put her to sleep. He should have put some melatonin in his hand and slid her shit. Cause ain't no way you finna get me, my cousin, and my girl, and Delta Slim killed because you can't keep your emotions in check. Not realizing it's damn near almost daylight. It's damn near almost morning. The sun's about to come up. Y'all been partying all night. It's damn near like what? It was probably like 4 or 5 in the morning. All you had to do was wait a little bit longer. You wouldn't have to wait long. The sun was already coming up. Like it was the next day already. The sun was already coming up. Like, oh, that she
Oh my god, are you dead ass? There's no way. There's actually no way that you're dead ass right now, Grace. I just would have shot her. I just would have shot her right then and there, bro. Like, what the fuck? So now Remick got this big ass smile on his face after being invited in. So bro opens the door like he's paying the goddamn bills and shit, like he owns the goddamn place. And Grace throws the Molotov she had directly at him. Oh my god, are you actually dumb? You don't throw it at him, you throw it at his feet, god damn it. Because he just slaps it away with ease. Now you just wasted a Molotov. All hell is breaking loose right now with Grace dying, killing her husband while burning on fire at the same time, which is amazing news. This is perfect timing because after the shit that she just pulled, I couldn't think of a much better death for her. I ain't gonna lie. Thank god that puta is dead, bro. I hated her. Smoke is racking up the kill streak right now, going nutty, and Annie gets caught lacking with Stack biting her, but Smoke promised her if she got bit that he'd kill her, not letting her turn, so he follows through with that. And then Mary is absolutely flabbergasted. She's sad as hell. Like, did you actually think Annie was gonna be fine with turning? There's no way, right? There's no way you actually thought that. So Smoke and Sammy are running upstairs trying to get away, but they get caught off by Stack and Remick. Slim and Pearline get bit, so it's GG's for them. RIP in the chat for them. They was cool while they lasted. Mostly Slim. I fuck with Slim. He cool as shit. Sammy is running away into the sunrise, and this nigga levitates like Chris Angel to get Sammy. Oh hell no.
Nah.
Then slicing his face up. The twins are now fighting, going back and forth, landing blow after blow. Stack then throws his human brother, human by the way, against this wooden beam that should have shattered his back into pieces, but he gets up like nothing ever happened. Let me get a W plot armor in the chat. He then Spartan kicks him and lands a right, then choking him out again. He then gets elbowed and flipped over, going to bite Smoke, but that little bag that Annie gave him earlier got magical powers or some shit. It's like an invisible force field because it protects Smoke from getting bit. It's almost like Annie is the Black Sue Storm, because how the hell did this shit happen? Smoke is about to stab his brother when we cut to Remick just toying with Sammy right now, literally baptizing him while he's saying a Bible scripture, which is actually insane. You're dead ass mocking God right now, but Karma's a bitch. Karma's a fucking bitch because Sammy smacks him with the guitar, jamming a metal piece in the side of his head, and it allows a little bit of separation, but only delaying the inevitable until Smoke stabs him through the chest, making the save. The sun rises, burning all the vampires to death, and Remick turns into this big ass fire tornado, dying finally. Sammy then drives home, and we see the exact scene that we saw in the beginning of the movie. And when I first saw this in the theaters, I was absolutely mind fuck. I was completely in disbelief. I was flabbergasted. I was all the synonyms you could think of. But I'm gonna step out for a little bit. I gotta handle some real quick. Don't worry though. Y'all are in good hands until I get back.
Shout out to my dog Brandon, but it's my turn now. And the scene starts with Smoke trying to roll a blunt thinking about the last night. He had Remick outside the function like these, like he just hit a game-winning shot. He was in there making sure that all them niggas are put to death. Jim Crow watching this movie from hell just like this. Incredible. And although he had a lot of things to blame for that terrible night, like that one Asian lady, I would have strapped a pipe bomb to her chest. He does not have any time to reminisce because the KKK is coming and he's gonna make sure that he puts them to rest. And I promise you, in this movie, they had Michael B. Jordan looking just like Rambo. And it starts with Stack quick scoping these niggas from the forest. He moving like me in Fortnite. And look at the main leader running for his life. He about as heavy as Rod Wave. I promise you, you ain't going nowhere. And he starts going crazy, murking all these KKK members before whipping out the submachine gun and goes crazy. I know Malcolm X looking at this scene like,
Sensational.
but the KKK moving on Fraud Watch, they moving like DDG in the studio, straight misses. Because how did y'all pull up 30 niggas deep and can't even land a shot on one man? Like, dog, where are you aiming?
This nigga is trash.
And Smoke burns all of them alive, got their skin burning. Magic Johnson could relate. And despite only getting hit once, the writer said your time has come. And while bro's trying to reconcile with his wife, you got the KKK leader in the back talking about some, please, I got money. Oh, hell no. What the fuck is this nigga talking about? Asking to get your life spared after doing all that, nigga, you're corny. Michael B. Jordan's face really said it all. He was like, is this nigga serious? And he does this nigga straight horrible.
Sammy then leaves the church, refusing to give up the guitar, and drives off. And we fast forward to Chicago.
Not gonna lie, if I was Sammy, I would have dropped the guitar. I would have dropped the guitar. I would have spent the rest of my life singing church music. Because after, oh my gosh, having my sneaky link killed, having my sneaky link, what can I say? Get my sneaky link offed, my cousin offed, my other cousin offed, Delta Slim gone, seeing a vampire for the first time, seeing him transform to him baptizing me. Oh yeah, I would have gave up my whole life of sin. Boy, Bible every day. Which I do in real life. I still do. Bible every day. Church every day. Monday, Tuesday, with every day through the week. At the church. Just praying every day. Boy, I would have been Elijah to the point where I get called home. Boy, after what happened last night, yeah, go ahead. I'm giving up the guitar.
Illinois, 1992, to Sammy as an old successful musician, and Stack and Mary pull up on him after one of his shows 60 years later. I don't know why they waited this long, but I guess. He plays the old guitar from back in the day for him. Stack then leaves him with a $200 bill, which is probably drug money. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not racially profiling. I'm just saying his character was a gangster before, so he's probably a gangster now, and they go their separate ways. And yeah, that's the video, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed. You know, I had to drop another banger for y'all real quick. We are on the road to 200K subs, man. I love y'all so much. Y'all have no clue. Make sure y'all eat some water, drink some food, wash y'all ass, tell someone you love them, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.
Another W video. Shouts out to DTM, man. He did his thing, man. But yeah, Sinners was a very good movie. Sinners was a good movie. shoot, I might even watch it again today. But yo, hope you guys like my reaction. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I will see you guys next time. Stay blessed and be great.